Hello everyone, this is the V-Man and welcome. How are you guys? How things are going? I had really busy last week and I wasn't able to upload video. I tried a couple of times but I was really exhausted, really tired. I came home, I sat behind the steering wheel, tried to do a race, but then just after a couple of minutes my head started to fall down, because as I said I was really exhausted. So I decided to take a break for a weekend and then to try to do a couple of good races this week and of course to upload a video. And this is me starting to race after 1 week break. So this is Fuji front wheel drive cars into the first corner on the brakes, and that was it for today. Thanks for watching. The V-Man is out. All jokes aside, I made a big mistake going into the first corner. Of course, my pace was nowhere to be found and I was immediately 6th here, so I dropped from a first position to 6th. But okay, as I said, I just started to race after a week-long break and I even got a 2.5-second penalty, so I served that and eventually I finished 9th, so I'm not going to bother you with the details. Let's go into the second race right away. I will start 2nd here. So Fuji Daily Race B front wheel drive cars or one make VW Scirocco. Very good car, very fast car. And I practiced maybe 45 minutes, 1 hour, and I was able to set a really good lap time. I was 24th at the moment in the region, so I was satisfied with that, and I knew that I will start from a high positions with this qualification lap time. I just need to set a good pace as always and everything will be just fine. But I practiced only 1 hour, so I need to find my pace in the race itself. So this is the second lap, end of the second lap. I was really close to the British guy who is in front of me. Behind me is a Bulgarian guy. So we are racing on a close distance. I am following British guy using slipstream. As you can see, I am gaining on the speed. He's moving on to the right to defend his position. On the brakes here. I was trying to do undercut move. I did that, but my exit speed wasn't that high, but still I was good here. I had a better position, and going into the next corner he was very careful, sensible, good thing. And now I'm in advantage because next corner is onto the right, so I will go in front of him. So I took his first position. This is third lap, so now I am first. But now it's my turn to defend and to try to stay here. Both of these guys, British guy and Bulgarian guy, were very fast. Bulgarian guy was a bit too aggressive for my taste, but okay, that is all part of racing. Under the download board, on the brakes, everything went well so far. I am A+ rated driver. I have somewhere around 54,000 points, so I'm gaining and I'm satisfied with that because I'm coming one step closer to become S-rated driver. Last corner of the third lap, going over the long straight now, so I will be in a danger because British guy will come close to me because he's using my slipstream. That is nothing but a natural thing. I was swerving a bit, trying to, not let him to use my slipstream, but okay, he will do that anyhow. On the brakes, fourth and the final lap, he's going on the inside. He did well, but again I was doing the same thing, undercut move, and this time I had a better exit, so before the next corner I was in front of him, so he need to lift off. He did just that. And once again I'm in front of him, so that is a good thing. Fourth and the final lap. He is all over me on my bumper. Of course, he's trying to go in front of me, natural thing in racing. He's now on my left side. We are almost side by side going towards the download board and underneath. So on the brakes, and I misjudged where to start to turn, so I went off a bit. He took advantage of that. He went straight in front of me, and now here's a Bulgarian guy trying to take the opportunity, but I was defending. And here I went just a bit over the curb, and going to the last corner of the fourth and the final lap, I was awarded with a 0.5 second penalty, and Bulgarian guy was a bit aggressive here, so he went in front of me, but nevertheless I would finish on a third position because now I will receive 1 second on my time at the end. So it's okay, I started first. I had a problem with the pace, I made a mistake, and a couple of mistakes more accurately, and at the end I finished on a third position, but overall that is good result. I checked, I think I gained 400 points out of this race, so I was pleased with that. And let's go into the next race, and this time I will start first here. As I said, my qualification lap time was really good, so I knew that I will start from a high position. So first here, and let's see what can I do now. Behind me is a Spanish guy, and behind the Spanish guy is the same Bulgarian guy from the previous race. Race started. Just need to go through the first corner safe and sound, and everything will be just fine. My pedal unit on my Logitech G29 started to malfunction because my brake is activating itself with no reason. You saw back there two guys were fighting, one guy pushed the other guy off the track. As I was saying, my pedal unit on Logitech G29 is malfunctioning. My brake is starting to activate itself without no reason, without me pushing it. So I need to check what is going on with that. Hopefully it will work until I maybe find a spare part or something like that. And here going into the corner, Spanish guy had a really good run through the corner. He managed to brake a bit late and to go onto the inside, so he is in front of me. And here I was blocking Bulgarian guy because I saw that he is really aggressive, and I bumped Spanish guy, unfortunately. So I was flashing my hazards here. I was about to let him go through once we are going over the long straight, because I don't want to, you know, use the fact that I pushed him off the racing line. So we are going over the long straight here. I'm moving onto the right side once again, turning on my hazards, and I lift off here a bit, and I was waiting for a Spanish guy to go in front of me. That is that moment, so full throttle once again, but now of course I will drop in positions. As I was saying, I don't want to, you know, take advantage of the fact that I pushed the guy off the track or off the racing line, so I will try to get a good result with fair and square racing. So I'm fourth here. That dive bomb move, or a little dive bomb move by a Bulgarian guy in the last race, provoked me a bit, so I was really aggressive towards him, because, you know, it's the normal thing. When somebody is too aggressive, then I'm aggressive towards him, because he can, you know, taste his own medicine. And now I'm on a third place. We had a good battle back there. So far everything is okay, you know, a bit of aggressive fighting, battling, but nobody was off the track, nobody lost huge amount of time, so we are all still very, very close and racing. And here guy went a bit wide, so I took the advantage of that, went on the inside, and we had a small contact while I was exiting the corner. He was flashing me for some reason. I think I did nothing wrong there. So second now, and I am once again behind the Spanish guy. using a slipstream, I think, in this moment. Third lap started, one more to go or two more to go. First corner, I was careful as always because the first corner on Fuji is not my favorite. So things settle down a bit and let's go into the fourth and the final lap. I'm still chasing Spanish guy, we are at the same distance. So on the brakes here, and look at the Bulgarian guy, look at this. So he just lunged once again, dive bomb move. He was too aggressive for my taste and I was somewhat annoyed. So I'm third now, fourth and the final lap. Bulgarian guy is too aggressive, he did a dive bomb move and now we are going towards the last corner of the fourth and the final lap, and this is my move here. I was going on the inside but then he already had an outside line, so he was able to put a full throttle early or earlier and he went in front of me. So I stayed on a third position, but overall good race. You saw a bit of aggressive moves, a bit of pushing, nudging, but I think everything went well at the end. So still gaining points. Good thing, and let's go into a third and the final race of the video. Again I'm starting on a first position and this time hopefully I will capitalize that. I will finish on a first position, that was my hope, because I think this is the third time I started first and I didn't finish first, not once, so maybe this is the race. Going into the first corner, once again hoping that everything will go just fine, and that was exactly what happened. Swiss guy was close behind me, but I am still far enough that I can drive somewhat relaxed. So things were not interesting at this part of the race. Going into the last corner of the first lap onto the long straight. Swiss guy is really close behind me. He's now again using my slipstream. So I went on the far right of the track, trying to defend my position. We are now almost side by side. On the brakes here, into the first corner, I was keeping my right side because I didn't want to allow him to try undercut move, and I did well. So he's behind me still on 0.2 seconds gap, but I'm still not safe. He's attacking me, he's looking for a move. And here I think I started to brake a bit early and he, I think, nudged me a bit, or he just moved onto the right side so he wouldn't crash into me. So that was the moment when he jeopardized his racing line and the Spanish guy took advantage of that. So Swiss guy now and the Spanish guy started to battle with each other, and that was the moment when I increased my advantage. Look at this, Spanish guy went back with a vengeance. They started to push each other, you know, to fight hard, to be a bit dirty, but it all went well for me because this is the moment, as I said, I increased my advantage to 1.5 seconds and I was safe, and I built my advantage to over 5 seconds at the end of the race, and finally I will finish on the first position. So this is the race. I started first and finished first, so good result. And as you saw, this was my daily race B with VW Scirocco after 1 week break, but I did well And after all of these races, I ended the day with 55,000 points, so coming close to my goal to become S-rated driver. And I'm also one step closer to set a good lap time, or the lap time, which will be among top 10 times in the leaderboard. But I still need to practice some more. So that was it for today. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, click the like button. If you would like to watch or to listen some more, do subscribe, turn the notifications on. I will try to upload 2 videos per week. That's my plan. You can also check out my Facebook page. The link is in the description. So thanks for watching. See you next time. The V-Man is out.